day routine where we do head to toe, getting our body moving. So we're ready to face anything we have this week. This is for anybody and everybody. And after that, we'll hop on again and have an intermediate routine. And after that, we'll hop on again and continue our choreography workshop. So I'm so happy to see all of you here again. And if any of you are in the Tampa Bay area this Saturday, it's a great event at the Gulfport Community Center, so I hope to see you there. That will be at 7 o'clock, and Eventbrite is where you go.
6.
Oh, 6, I'm sorry, 6 o'clock. All right, Clarifies. So, putting your feet a little wider than your shoulders, with a nice sturdy stance. Let's breathe in and out a couple of times just to breathe in some new air and get rid of the old stuff. In through your nose, and out through your mouth, and in through your nose, and out through your mouth. And today, I just want you to have a nice kind of loosen knee stance and we're just going to very gently shift from leg to leg, not all the way. Shifting back and forth. And this time, straighten up. I just want you to sway a little bit, bending your body very little bit from side to side. So go from left leg if you want, or you can stand still. And coming up, and give your head a little nod. This is just at the top of your neck. Very gentle. If you have neck issues, skip over this. You do not want to provoke that. And a little shake now. Middle, and tilting your head with your ear going pointing towards your shoulder. And just go back and forth a few times. And rock our necks. And this is at the very top of your neck. This is just your head. Not even really your neck moving. And letting your chin drop down. And you're going to slowly roll one ear to your shoulder. And your chin is very heavy, so it's going down again. And to the other side. And back and forth. And coming back to the middle. And let's start with our lower arms today. So you're just kind of folding up your arm, elbows are at your side. So you're just using your lower arm to go up and down, however far that may be. These are all about you, so it's about your body, and we are all unique and move differently. And bring them back down. And this time we're going to put the whole arm up and down. And to the front. And to the side. And front. And to the side. Front. Side, and back down again, and let's give our wrists a little roll today, inwards. This is all slow and continuous, it's for our fascias. just right underneath our skin. And fascia's little slow, continuous movements. And closing your fingers and your toes too. And even if your toes don't move like that, try and wiggle them a little and try and think about what that would feel like. Your toes were moving. And now, lifting just from your elbows, elbows going up and down. And we're going to start our first set of our pretty crunch. So I want you to just bend. It's like you're tightening your stomach and likely to come back up. So we're just doing a little bow here. If you want to put your hand in your stomach so you can feel where it's supposed to be, even if you don't really have muscle yet. And bowing and straightening. It's right in your middle. And we're going to do a few sets of these. We've been working up. Let's go back into earlier ones. Coming back. And this time we're going to bend to the side again. I'm going to do a little bit more. Keep going. Oh my goodness, you all right? Need a drink? What's that about? Coming back up. And we're going to be doing right to our second set. Just going to bow and straighten. Thank you, Oscar. Thank you. Good to see you this morning. Hope you're having a good morning so far. Back up. And I want you to grab onto something nice and sturdy. And we're going to lean into my leg. And just down on our leg. Oh my goodness, how are you today? Not doing it today. Can we get some water in the thing? So you're just using whatever you're holding on to balance. And you want to stretch out that back leg. Thank you again, Oscar. Thank you. And coming back up. And just gonna bend your knees and straighten. So what you want to do here is you don't really need to straighten your knees. You just want to kind of stretch that back leg out. So your weight is kind of in the middle. And bring it up. And put that leg in front of you. And just give it a little wiggle from side to side. You're holding on here. I'm holding on to the imaginary. Thank you. And popping your foot up and down. And switch to the other side. Still hanging on. And give yourself a little bit forward. So you're trying to stretch out that back leg. Fall. And coming back up. And sinking down, sinking that back leg. do that one on the floor too. Just like you're tapping the floor, coming back up. Okay, so we're not quite finished with our feet. So Ari says she's sorry for the coughing. It's okay, Ari. We all cough sometimes. It's all right. So you're still hanging out here. I want you to put one foot out on the balls of your feet. I'm going to show you from the side like I'm doing out here. And I want you just to shift your weight just a little bit over it and pushing back. So you're just trying to exercise a little bit of a different part of your foot. Instead of putting the whole foot down, putting it just gently on the balls of your feet and pushing back again. Just giving a little push. There's lots of bones and muscles and all kinds of stuff in our feet. So, all right, let's switch sides. I can switch sides very easily here. Other foot, put it on the balls of your feet. And you're pushing. You're leaning a little bit towards it and pushing back off of it. We're going to do some knee bends now. It's going to show you that if you have knees that give you trouble, you can sit down in a chair and you can just slide them out and in as we're doing this. Instead of doing them standing up, you can also lift up one in your hand and try and bend and straighten it from there, because our knees are pretty sensitive. If they're not used to doing a lot of this, it's better to take it easy on them. There's something that has to be built up very slowly. But if your knees are super okay, you can plant them so they're a little wider than your shoulders generally. And what you want to be careful of, if you need to bring them in more too, that's fine. You want your knee to go right over your foot. You don't want it to go to either side. Knees are like hinges, they're not ball sockets, so you want them to go right over. So you can do these as slowly or as quickly as you feel comfortable. This is not like a great big bend, this is just a little one that's bending and straightening. And try and think about pushing into the ground as you straighten up. First, trying to get them moving. Is there something that tends to give us trouble and stiffen up over time? Just pushing into the ground. And let's go for our last set, because we got those over with early today. Try and think when you're coming up. This is stretching up. And if you don't feel it, sometimes put your hand on it. It's a good way to start feeling it. Up, and shoulders up to your ears, and shoulders up to your ears, shoulders up to your ears, taking the shoulders, and just kind of punching it back, pushing it forward, and then into the back, and forward, and back, forward, and back. And let's give it a little roll to the back. And a little roll to the front. And starting to lean down. So you want to have your weight nice in the middle, and you can use your hands to brace yourself. And down, and come back up. Again, remember that your knees are going right over your feet. side to side. And slowly roll it back up. And let's do a little weight shifting because we got through that all pretty well. So this is, we're just trying to be conscious of where our weight is, where we're carrying it, how we're shifting it from leg to leg. So I want you to bend your knees just a little so you've got some wiggle room here. And we're going to be shifting all of our body weight onto one leg. So as you're doing this, I want you to think about pushing into the ground. Let's start with pushing into the ground with our left leg and shifting the weight onto our right leg. So most of it is coming over to our right, but we're not leaning, we're shifting everything over. So if we wanted to, we could pick up this leg here, in theory, or you're just using it to brace yourselves to balance. So I want to feel like everything is over this leg, and then we're going to use the same leg to push into the ground, and our whole bodies are going to shift to the other leg. Make sure to bring your hips with you too, because sometimes they get left behind. We're just going to stay up straight and push everything over here. I'm going to try to just making sure there's not a lot on here, and then we're going to push into the ground, and then over this leg, and pushing to the ground, and shifting it over. Remember to lean, because that will leave your hips behind. You want everything straight, and you want to shift that body weight from leg to leg. Good job, butterflies. Coming up, and we're going to do the same. Only going to put one leg a little in front of the other. But a nice sturdy stance. You want to be very well balanced. Don't want to feel like you're tipped over. And do the same thing, pushing to the ground. And move it to our front foot. And pushing to the ground on the front. Move it to the back. Try and, instead of leaning, try and take your whole body with you. You're shifting your weight, and pushing to the ground, and try and feel that it's all going to one leg. And coming back up, and just doing kind of a step in place. Lifting your legs up just a little bit. And almost to the finish line. And just, let's give ourselves a little twist. You want it to happen to sit here. You can use your hands. Take your body a little bit from side to side. And breathing in, bring those arms up again. And down again. And out to the side so you can touch the wall. And give yourself a hug because you deserve it. Good job, butterflies. You did it. You made it here. And I'm so happy, even if you just made it today, to turn on your device to have a look. That's really the first step. Next time you maybe do one exercise with, and then start to build up from there. So the important thing is to keep it real and not get discouraged. So my butterflies will hop on again with the intermediate routine. And if not before, I will see you on Wednesday. We are doing some lives though, in between in the evenings. And If you happen to be in the Tampa Bay area, come to the event on Saturday. It'll be fun, 6 o'clock, Gulfport Community Center. I love to you, my Fireflies. Have a wonderful day.